making a curtain call just the other night in Hollywood. Look at that at Pantages Theater. Darren stars as Hedwig in the national tour of Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
She surprised her. He's like, you got that?
Ooh,
Darren's
we're everywhere.
the role.
Oh,
He
cool.
played it last year on Broadway. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here, guys. It's so good to be in LA.
You're back home in a way, right?
Yeah, I definitely am. It's nice. We kicked off the tour in San Francisco, which is my original hometown, which was a joy to be nostalgic with those people, but to bring it back here is also just a next level thing. So
Yeah, you can't drive anywhere without seeing your mug everywhere.
I know. I feel bad. I'm like, God, I'm staring people down when they're frustrated.
Invaded.
I know. People know about the show, I guess, so that's a good thing.
But how's this one different than the Broadway show?
Well, what's cool about doing it on the road is that you get to reset the show, and the general conceit of the show is that it's happening before your very eyes, and there's this immediacy to it. So. There's obviously a lot of local flair. Being from San Francisco, I get to kind of tweak jokes and tweak kind of the little lines, especially with LA. I know LA pretty well, so there's a lot of LA jabs and pokes there. This election season is the gift that keeps on giving as it's too easy, so there's a lot of fun things with that. But yeah, it just keeps it as current and relevant as humanly possible. So I'm just having fun taking it to people who haven't really gotten a chance to experience it.
Yeah, for people who don't really know the storyline, I mean, I think what you said, it's current and relevant. I mean, this story was really kind of ahead of its time. It was written in 1998, but it's really about that gender fluidity that now it seems received. That's a headline everywhere.
Which is an interesting thing, because I think it's just a coincidence that this finally came back to Broadway, and I think the audience has caught up with it. I think in lieu of recent, more frequent conversations about genderqueer norms and transgender things, there's a lot of words and topics that I guess just weren't as predominant in sort of the mainstream, that has certainly helped our show in a great way, but I think a lot of the things that make the show great are things that actually have not anything to do with those things at all. It's a really moving story, it's a very touching piece, and it's really fun, and there's a lot of just great pieces that has made it as popular as it has for so long. But yes, recent kind of shifts in culture has made it a lot more accessible to people, I think.
Let's talk about the workout, the PX Hedwig workout,
PX
right?
Hedwig,
I mean,
a P90 Hedwig.
P90.
That's a 90-minute show, so it's like the perfect 90-minute workout.
I mean, what kind of workout is? Because it's all you up there. This show is 90 minutes of all you, singing and dancing and platform shoes, and wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I don't need to go to the gym during the day, because that in and of itself is a workout, but I have to work out a lot, not for vanity's sake, because people are like, oh, you have your shirt off, so you gotta look good. I'm like, no, I'm working out so I don't snap my ankle.
Yeah.
Like if I fall off a car, like, you know, I have to be strong. You know, your limbs have to be prepared for that. God forbid, not touch wood. But a lot of Pilates, a lot of CrossFit and boot camps, you name it. I'm a big fitness junkie anyway.
Yeah.
So it's fun, but I have to be careful, because this show is such a workout that I'll do some intense thing in the morning and I'll get on stage. I'm just like, that was a bad idea.
You've got the purple nail, or the blue nails.
Oh yeah, my other little ratchet right now. They've seen better days.
So how often are you painting the nails?
I try and do it every other 2 days. It's nice to have a little grit on them. You know, they can't be pretty all the time. She's been through a couple things.
She's pretty.
So.
I mean, she's definitely. We've seen the makeup.
She's a rock and roll darling. You know, she's got some. She can't have perfect nails all the time.
What about the food? You can't really eat, right, before you perform?
Yeah, that's another thing. People are like, oh, so how's like your diet? And it's not a diet. It's just timing stuff, because I can't have an In-N-Out at like 5 in the evening. I got to be on stage at 8. Otherwise, that In-N-Out is going to be in and out all over everybody in the front row. I wish I could say I thought of that beforehand. I didn't.
That was a good one.
Really good. Good to listen.
Wait, we were talking lyrics. You have some songs for us. What lyrics do you
you guys were singing Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. That's a classic one.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of coasters in my house my brother gave me with misheard lyrics. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Rock the Cat Spa.
I've never heard that one.
And my favorite one is On a Dark Desert Highway, Cool Whip in my hair.
Yeah.
I just like driving with Cool Whips. Yeah.
But you're a singer, so you must know, like when you hear a song, you must hear the lyrics, right?
I'm notorious for always forgetting lyrics wrong.
Really?
Of my own songs as well. I just can't be held responsible for knowing lyrics. Though I should, though. I'm not proud of that. Hedwig, I get all the lyrics right. So that
if you come,
the
diehards are just like
because they'll be on me. Because people love the show. It's like people come to see it. Like I think Rent is a good comparison. People have come back to see it many, many, many times. Somebody was like, I sat next to somebody who's seen the show 10 times, and I go, that's that's nothing.
But the music is unforgettable too. Like I saw this show, I want to say probably back when it was off Broadway in New York before.
Jane Street show.
Yeah, I saw it then, and I was amazed. It is such a great show, and the music is just, it stays with you.
It's a really
and
infectious thing. A lot of people come up to me and say, I don't really see musicals, and I go, well, it's not really a musical. It's kind of this rock show.
Yeah.
It's a play with music, so it is something a little different, which is why I think it stands out, because it really does hold up on its own.
Do you see famous people when they're out there, like Courtney Love, as people are out for show?
Well,
are you singing like, oh, hey?
I'll tell you what, so Courtney Love is somebody who, it's just Courtney Love. She's a badass. So I remember going, wow, like I don't know her. And I realized that this show, Hedwig, has so much like cool cachet. People dig the show that if somebody says, hey, Courtney Love, do you want to go see Hedwig? She'll go like, like it doesn't matter who's in it. Like, we don't know each other. But the fact that it attracts that kind of people is really cool. So I did not see her, but I saw a lot of famous people out there. It's very exciting for me. And it's also fun for Hedwig too. If she sees people, it might be some.
And you get into people's faces. We're going to talk more if it ever goes a little too far. Hedwig and the Angry Inch playing at the Hollywood Pantages Theater through November 27th.
You rock that cat spa, my friend.
I'm rocking it. I'm rocking it.